I think one of the greatest assets that someone can develop as an entrepreneur is how to become a problem solver. And that requires someone, when the problem arises, to not look at the glass as though it's half empty, but try to figure out, okay, this glass is half full. How can we get it full? Because sometimes if you take a negative perspective on a problem, then it can emotionally suppress any creative energy. Where I look at a problem and say, okay, yeah, I feel the frustration. But at the same time, it's like, okay, how can we solve this problem? How can we navigate around this? How can we fix this so that we can continue towards the larger goal? And you have to become mentally resourceful, financially resourceful, physically resourceful. I mean, it's all kinds of things. And coming over here to Africa has definitely heightened my my skill set, to say the least. So, but the mindset of an entrepreneur, mental toughness, and being able to be a problem solver and to be creative and to try to figure out how to network with the right people. And something you said earlier, Glenn, that was really key: knowing enough to keep people honest. And you cannot be lazy, because now you have to do your own homework. You have to really become a student. So before I hire someone, okay, what do I need? I need to hire I don't know, let's say video editor for a good example. Well, I need to know enough about what I'm looking to do in order to keep them honest. We just shot a documentary in Tanzania with a first-rate film crew. Cost me $30,000 to do this. It's going to actually end up costing me probably about $50,000 by the time everything is done. So I knew going in, I know enough about this. I don't know how to fly a drone, but I know what type of shot I want on the drone. I don't know how to do certain things. I was able to keep that film crew honest because they sent me the script and I said, no, I'm not looking for this. We need this right here. And I sat down with them during the middle of the shooting and I said, listen, this is what I'm trying to convey. And we walked through all the steps again. And I said, you all have to trust me on this. And so I'm trusting them with capturing the footage and doing a lot of different things. I said, trust me on the messaging. I know what I'm doing. And so because of that, they gained a respect. If I didn't know anything, then they would just send me any kind of product. And then I'll be upset. Well, I thought you knew, and I thought this, that, and the other. I was able to catch that because I knew enough. And so sometimes as an entrepreneur, you have to know enough when it comes down to finances. It's fine to hire somebody, but you want to know enough to keep them honest. Because if you don't, then they'll mess up your money. And then I remember that very interview on Entertainment Tonight with Red Fox. It was that was exactly what it was. I remember it was 30 some odd years ago now. And I remember it. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, I trusted. Yeah, I think even Steve Harvey talked about how he trusted someone and the money ended up missing. If anything you want to make sure you do is to know enough about the money to where somebody can't take advantage of you. And it's and really being an entrepreneur in that regard, you have to be a student of so many different things, but it's a wonderful thing. That's the thing. It's wonderful because now you're creating something and building something that, one, you can enjoy, but then also something from a legacy standpoint.